Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. It's a Karl Fazer travel edition bar, this time London, and it's called Toffee Rocks Salty Cookie. Not quite sure why this is associated with London, but but there you go. Or who knows? But anyway, they've got lovely artwork on here. So you've got sort of got the rain here, raining candy in this case, or chocolate. Which is very good. I like that. I wish it did. And obviously, double-decker bus there. I think it's a houses apartment there. Palace of Westminster and Big Ben. Yeah. So yeah, I think another couple of sort of landmarks as well. So yeah, nice, quite a nice bar really. So we've got the Karl Fazer blue, of course, and the rest of it here. So I don't know how many other. I've got a New York one. New York coffee and mud cake, I think it was. Yeah, that was very nice. So obviously this is the London one. I don't know how many other cities they've done. I'll have to have a look. I just saw these two when I was perusing Amazon looking for other Karl Fazer products, and I thought I had to get these. Yeah, it's a very international looking bar. There's no finish on the front or anything like that, but from the blurb on the back, I do think it is still only available in Finland. It says you can, it says, unwrap the world. Karl Fazer was an explorer following his footsteps. London is full of exciting stuff to discover. So use the inside code for a city freebie, but it says it's only available in Finland and Estonia. So, but all that is written in English. So well done on the Finnish and Estonians for being so good at English. So on the back it's a bit easier to read than the usual Karl Fazer because it usually has a blue wrapper and gold writing, and I think my eyesight's probably not as good as it used to be. But this one is. It's black text against white, so I can read this one quite easily. So it's a 130 gram bar. It is divided into chunks from the other one into sort of basically 8 I guess fingers. It doesn't divide down the middle, I don't think, or the other one, the New York one didn't. So let's have a look at the calories anyway. So it's 400 grams, so we add roughly a third onto this, so it's 502 calories. So if we had roughly a third, 150, 140, 280. It's roughly 140, isn't it? So roughly, yeah, it's 280. Well, maybe not 140, 160, 320. So say we'll roughly add on 160 calories, I think, for a third, or less than a third, in fact. So basically, per 100 grams, it's 160, yeah, so 660 calories. So it's fat, 31 grams of fat, so you're going to have roughly a third, so we'll make that 40, I think. 19 of which are saturates, so again, add a third on, so that's 12, 18, so roughly 6. So yeah, so about 25 grams of saturated fat. So basically, if you had, you eat about a quarter of this is probably what you'd normally have. So you want a quarter of all that, so it's roughly around 180 calories, isn't it, for a quarter of the bar, roughly. I say I'm only guesstimating, really, so, if you want to work it out, feel free, but I'm just roughly giving you the things here. And a quarter of roughly, so about 10 grams of fat, and again, a quarter of which, 6, 12, 18, 24, 6 of which are saturates. So it's roughly that much, so yeah, 10 grams of fat, 6 of which are saturates for 2 sticks on the end of this, basically. So it does have some flourishes. It's still a big bar, but it's not quite as big as normal Karl Fazer big bars. So it's about 19.8 centimeters long. So it's basically. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a bit of finish at the top. I haven't noticed that. It says toffee, and then not really sure what that actually says. I can't guess at that, but anyway, there we go. So Toffee Rocks and Salty Cookie. So we'll see what that transpires to be. Okay, let's give it an open. So the New York one didn't have anything. I thought it might have like a sort of image on the chocolate actually pertinent to the location, but it doesn't. It just has sort of Karl Fazer, like the Karl Fazer writing, but done as a bit closer than it would otherwise be, so you don't see all of it. So still nice effect though. So you can see it there. So it does actually say Karl Fazer, but it's obviously only part of it, and you can see it's divided into fingers. You can break off. There's no slice down the middle there, but I think that's for aesthetic reasons. It doesn't seem to matter actually. I think it's quite good. Quite a lot of substance to the bar. It smells very nice. Yes, slight toffee smell. It's not quite as strong as the coffee and mud cake one. It's very nice as you open it, but it's still there. It's nice. Yeah, so about 15.7 now, so we've lost a fair few centimetres there. As always, gives you flourishes. So you can see again with all these Karl Fazer bars, you can see all the dimples there and lumps and bumps with all the inserts inside there. So definitely crown full of stuff. Snap a piece off. It's quite soft. Okay. Smells slightly caramelly. It's salted caramel. That's the flavour of the month, isn't it? Salted caramel. You can't really see anything in there, though, can you? There's something there. You can see like little air holes as well, but I don't know. Let's see if I can see any more. Yeah, there's little, I guess, black bits. Maybe that's the cookie part, you know, like, I think Oreo is, but whenever anyone refers to cookie nowadays in chocolate or anything, it's basically Oreos, isn't it? So I wonder if it's like little Oreo pieces or the equivalent of, maybe the chocolate's been salted a bit. What's it, salty cookie. Toffee Rocks Salty Cookie. Okay, well, I think I'll have to give it a taste more to find out what's going on. So let's do it. Well, there's a crunch as soon as you bite into it. It's good though. It's just each bite is a crunch. You don't really get left with a biscuit in your mouth or anything, but or a cookie. There's a slight chewiness to some of the bits I've seen, so you know, maybe that's the toffee part. And then quite a subtle salty taste. It's not bad actually. Let's give it another try. So the chocolate's typical creamy, lovely Karl Fazer chocolate. It's very nice. It's milk chocolate, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, so Toffee Rocks Salty Cookie infused into delicious milk chocolate. I didn't mention that part. And it is delicious milk chocolate. Yeah, so it's like basically it's a crunch as you bite into it. I don't quite know what that crunch is, you know, if it's basically you get like I think it's sort of hardish toffee. And I think there's perhaps a subtle, as I'm looking at this bit now, I don't know if you can see, but there's some lighter bits inside there, and there's some dark bits, and I'm assuming the dark bit is the cookie or the Oreo biscuit basically, and the lighter bits are sort of like the crunchy parts which make up the toffee. Yeah, maybe you can see there. Yeah, so you perhaps can see there's a bit there, so it's like lighter colour there, and there's some darker bits. You can see those. A dark bit there, a lighter bit there. Yeah, so basically I think you've got the Oreo, you got the biscuit there, the cookie, salted cookie presumably, and then the caramel. Well, I'm assuming this toffee bit's salted actually. I don't think you'd salt the cookie. It does say Toffee Rocks Salty Cookie, so but I'm assuming it's the toffee that's been salted, like salted caramel. But yeah, it's very nice this actually. I really like it. It's very nice. It's a lovely texture. The salty flavour is quite subtle, with the toffee flavour as well. And I think the biscuit part just adds. I don't really taste Oreo biscuit, but I think it just adds a bit of texture there. And chocolate's very nice as well. It's quite a subtle flavour. I'd say salty caramel seems to be all over the place at the moment. I mean, I salted this and salted that, in chocolate. So I had salted caramel, I had salted cashew nuts, salted other things, other salted caramels and stuff like that, and this of course. So it's kind of like the flavour of the month really, isn't it? So they all generally taste the same really, you just get that subtle salty taste, so it's the same as that really, with a bit of caramel or whatever, it's always the same. It doesn't, but this is a nice one, but you know what I mean, the saltiness is that kind of, is the salt. If you taste any of them, as far as I can tell, they're roughly very similar. But this is nice. I do like it a lot. I like the crunchiness. It's quite a crunchy crunch. You know, it's like almost like a honeycomb crunch. It's that kind of crunch to it. So I can't really taste the biscuit, the cookie. Maybe a kind of bit. It's hard to tell what's the toffee honeycomby crunch and what's the biscuity crunch really. Because you kind of awfully crunchy both at the same time, but I think there is a slight difference if you really look out for it. It will taste a bit more like you're eating a soft biscuit as opposed to the honeycomb bit, but it's very difficult to tell. But yeah, just adds to the texture really. I can't taste Oreo though. I don't really get that Oreo taste in there. But definitely get the saltiness of the toffee or whatever, or the salty taste along with whatever it is. Whether it's associated with the biscuit or the toffee. But yeah, very nice. Not too sure. I think it's a typical. There's got a bit of crunch in it, but it doesn't differentiate itself from any other of these salted caramel type affairs at the moment. It's basically a salted caramel bar with crunchy bits in, so it's a bit more standard really. I think the New York mud cake one with coffee was a bit more unique and definitely something that's not really like anything else. This one's a bit more standard affair, but it's still nice. It's been a 4 out of 5 for me. Still like it a lot. I wouldn't say it's not very remarkable because it's very much a standard affair, I think. Excuse me, but yeah, I did like it. It does London proud. Thank you, Fazer. Very nice. Okay then, guys. Hope you like that review. As always, subscribe and follow me on Twitter and things. Get in touch and leave some comments and whatever you like. If you're good or bad, that'd be nice to hear from you. And I'll see you next time. Okay, guys. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.